Hi guys, Jamie Hinks here from DraftKings FC, and I've got my recommended 8-man lineup for this Saturday's slate of games. So in goal, I've started off with Ingo Gomez of Watford. Only 4,900. He's going to get a win, he's going to get a clean sheet against Bournemouth, and he averages 2.83 saves per game. I think he's points in the bag. Defender, first one, Jose Holebas of Watford. 4,600. I've stacked him together with Ingo Gomez because I think a clean sheet is a real possibility here. Plus, with Holebas, you're going to get more points. He had 8 points against Burnley on Monday, and that was despite the fact that they lost and they didn't play particularly well. He averages over 4 crosses per game and plus 8.5 fantasy points per game. He's already got 1 goal this season and could get another one here realistically. So alongside him, I've gone for, I don't love this pick, but Gareth McAuley, West Bromwich Albion. 3,400. Tony Pulis' best friend. Loves a headed goal from a corner. Bit of a guilty pleasure this week, but I think Sunderland are that poor that Gareth McAuley may score against them. Plus, clean sheet, and you're laughing. So up into midfield, bit of a hidden gem here. I've gone for Roberto Pereira of Watford. $7,500 is a big price for this guy, but he knows what he's doing. You take away the Burnley game, and he's been very impressive so far. Goal or an assist in 3 out of the 4 games he's played for the Hornets, and 8.8 fantasy points per game. Get him in your lineup. So alongside him in midfield, I have gone for Willian, $9,000, 9.6 fantasy points per game for the Chelsea man this season. His point scoring slightly more consistent from game to game than Hazard. If Hazard has a bad game, he doesn't get many points, whereas if Willian doesn't score or get an assist, he tends to get almost 10 points every single game. Takes corners and set pieces, plus that 9.6 fantasy points per game figure you see on the app, if you go into it and you look, he's actually got 13 fantasy points per game in the Premier League, so he's actually better than that looks because of a couple of World Cup qualifiers where maybe he didn't score that many points. I think Chelsea are going to win this game easily, and I think Willian is going to be heavily involved. So up front, I've gone for Tony Pulis' other best friend, yes, Salomon Rondon, 7,400. 10.3 fantasy points per game this season. I know, it's surprising that he's got over 10, but he has. I like him to score a headed goal against Sunderland, and he's got 3 goals this season already. 1 against Palace, unfortunately, but that got them a win. 1 against Stoke, which got them a draw. So he is winning them points. He's not one of these cheating strikers who just scores like the goal in a 4-0 win. He's getting vital goals, and he's going to get some this weekend. So alongside him up front, there's only one guy that you could really go for on a 4-game slate like this. Diego Costa, 9,200, or Saint Diego as Tyrone calls him. Premier League's top scorer, and Hull have conceded 9 goals over the last 2 games. I think Chelsea are going to win this quite easily, as I've said countless times already, and Costa's going to be involved, mark my words. And utility player, I've gone for David Luiz, 3,800, 4.8 fantasy points per game so far. He's a centre-back, so that's a good score. And I think alongside Terry, he's only going to get better. I say every week that Luiz has a goal threat. He's going to score one of these days. He's going to score a belter from 40 yards. Could be this week. So get him in your lineups. I think you're going to benefit from a bit of low ownership there as well. My lineup's up there. Get involved on DraftKings this weekend. Win some cash. Tweet me at Jamie Hinks DK if you want any more tips. Check out DraftKingsFC.com. I've been Jamie Hinks. Thank you very much.